A variety of systemic and social stigmas surrounding addiction have turned discussions about substance use disorder and its treatment into taboo topics. In turn, discouraging or limiting such conversations perpetuates those stigmas, making it more difficult for those who need help to seek it out.
I think we've made some gains on the stigma, but a lot of times people feel it's a moral failing or people just enjoy to use, and that's never the case. It's really a brain disease. And I often compare it to getting a concussion or having a blood sugar of 500, where the person who is struggling from a concussion, they don't know where they are, they don't know what's happening, but somehow we expect them not to, to act right. When someone has a concussion, we help them get the care they need until they know where they are and who they are. Same with a blood sugar of 500. If somebody is in a, slipping into a diabetic coma, we go ahead and help them get the care they need, but somehow with this brain disease, somehow we don't do that. We look at it as a moral failing. I think we've made some gains there, but with the right interventions, meaning biopsychosocial spiritual, it means the right environment, the right medication, the right counseling, because a lot of the treatment that's needed has to do with co-occurring trauma, has to go with co-occurring mental health problems, has to go with sometimes literacy, housing, employment. And so you give the right interventions, people turn their whole lives around.
You've said that addiction is a treatable medical condition. So how does that change the way that communities respond to overdoses?
I think in North Carolina, communities have responded by being much more open to interventions that historically they have not been open to. And so meaning risk reduction might be rescue Narcan. As you came into the facility, you saw a vending machine that has a lot of health products there, which includes test strips or rescue Narcan that we give free to the community. It includes medications like Suboxone, which were sometimes taboo or stigmatized, unfortunately. But communities are open to that. Communities are now open to recovery housing, where people can be with others at abstinence, managed by peer support specialists, treatment focused, and other interventions like supportive employment. When there's a community that still stigmatizes addiction, what happens is people that struggle don't reach out for the care they need, and it's harder to expand care in rural and remote areas or other areas where care is really needed. And so you won't see those overdose death rates drop. You'll still see all the problems that we have. We have foster care systems that are broken because so many kids are being taken care of the foster care system because of parents that are addicted. You have so many people going to jail and prison over substance use. You have so many other problems like overdose deaths, And so when you have a community that understands it's a disease, then you can have early intervention where you have the best treatment outcomes. You can provide support to programs like ours. It changes everything. Because a lot of people, whether it's literacy or not knowing how to navigate, a lot of our programs are just based upon resource navigation. We're not just telling them it's out there so they have, trepidation and they're unsure about how to. We walk them through that process, whether it's the recovery community, whether it's various agencies like HUD, enrolling them in Medicaid while they're here, and all the other resources that are available that they don't know that might be available to them, helping them navigate that, walking them through that process step by step, while the whole time they're doing this abstinent, developing drug-free coping strategies, and getting more comfortable with this new way of life.
To find more information about ICGH and Carolina Wellness Centers, you can call the numbers or visit the websites listed on your screen.